GLAMOS. An unusual gadget was created by a former Samsung engineer. He developed the GLAMOS touch interface, which allows adding interactive control to any display. As a basis, LiDAR technology is used. It receives and processes information using active optical systems. GLAMOS is tiny in size as each of its sides does not exceed 1 inch. A device captures the movements of a person and sends corresponding commands to the input device. It is compatible with Windows, Android, and iOS operating systems, and also supports screens with a diagonal of up to 80 inches. One of the main features of GLAMOS is an accuracy of gesture reading. It is high enough for a game implementation of a gadget in projects like Fruit Ninja. Evolve Bamboo GTR. Evolve Carbon GTR Electric Skate is the 4th generation of autonomous skateboards by Australian engineers. A manufacturer tried to make a universal board that feels equally good both on city streets and on complex terrain. A device has got 2 brushless motors with a power of 3,000 watts, which allows accelerating to 25 miles an hour. Electrical skateboard has 2 main features: a Bluetooth remote control and interchangeable wheels for various types of road surfaces. Its chassis changes within 10 minutes and presented in 2 categories: street and all-terrain. Another secret of the device is an individual power setting. In addition to the 4 main modes, there is a customized profile that allows to independently configure the operation of electric motors. VeriDrive M7. Cleaning is not easy, especially when cleaning procedures take place on an industrial scale, and you, for example, need to quickly clean the bottom of a huge ship from fouling. For this purpose, a magnetic robot with a hydraulic jet manipulator was developed. A device was created specifically for work in hard-to-reach places, as well as for automating the complex and tedious process of cleaning heavily contaminated areas. Powerful magnets are built into the body of the device, which allows the M7 to move confidently over sheer metal surfaces and even perform tasks upside down. The main tool of the robot is a powerful water jet gun with replaceable nozzles. In tandem with highly accurate water control, an operator has several modes of operation at his disposal, from high-pressure cleaning to abrasive blasting. The M7 is remote-controlled and works 7 times more efficiently than a human. Amaran. Imagine a mechanical sloth climbing a palm tree and collecting coconuts for humans. It's gotta be amazing. That's why talented inventors from the vastness of India are ready to meet your expectations. They created a robot for collecting coconuts. It reminds of the hellish machine of the orcs equipped with a manipulator saw. Amaran is attached to the trunk of a palm tree, after which the operator using a smartphone lifts the device to the top of the tree, and monitoring the situation using video cameras, cuts the fruit. The Indian developers have created only 2 prototypes, but they promise that the following variations will receive additional functions, such as a gripping claw and various control options. According to the creators of the miracle technology, the robot should replace people collecting coconuts, stimulating a decrease in the cost of its harvesting. Bobsla Track Sled. What happens if electric car maker Tesla decides to build a track sled? It will turn out to be bobsleigh. Although this time American engineers didn't participate, the brainchild of the Austrian company surprises no less than the vehicles by Elon Musk. Bobsleigh specialists created a very unusual vehicle. It is an electrically driven single-seater snowmobile that resembles something between a tracked tractor and a sled. Creators call it a snow cart, focusing on its small size, high maneuverability, and a low pilot seat. A machine is controlled using 2 joysticks, with each of them driving 1 caterpillar. Bobsleigh's top speed is 19 miles per hour. A device equipment is powered by a 12-kilowatt power plant. A snowmobile has replaceable batteries, while it takes about 2 hours to charge the battery. And the last invention in our today's issue helps drivers of special trucks avoid collisions. As you know, the trailer of a truck can sometimes be a problem, and in various unforeseen situations, difficulties in controlling a large vehicle can lead to accidents. To avoid this, you can use the Scorpion 2 TMA. The Scorpion is placed at the back of the trailer and has a hydraulic lift that can be elevated up to 90 degrees when needed. The device absorbs the impact of a vehicle traveling at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. and saves not only the trailer but also people if someone falls asleep behind the wheel behind you. Goodyear Recharge. The car's behavior on the road largely depends on the quality of the tires. Yearly, transport manufacturers break speed and power records. In such conditions, it is important that the wheels have good grip. Goodyear recently introduced the concept of smart tires. The project was called Recharge, and its main feature is a self-repairing tire tread. Regeneration of the outer layer occurs due to the capsule with a biodegradable substance. The capsule with this material is inserted into a special connector, after which the tread regeneration mechanism starts. Goodyear has developed several blends for innovative recharge tires. They are adapted for various types of pavement. It is expected that the new project will extend the tire's life by 30%. Waveboat 444. The Silver presented during the Boat Show held in early February in Montreal. An interesting product, a removable module Waveboat 444. Capable of turning a jet ski into a high-speed 5-seater boat. This product has got a streamlined shape which helps maintain speed when cutting waves and gliding through the water. The speed depends on the model of the jet ski, and for the fastest models it reaches 50 knots. Cross-functional fasteners enable using the jet ski of any type available on the market today. The module has got 4 storage compartments and soft seats for passengers around the perimeter of the hull. Additional options offered by the manufacturer include a bimini top, a protective cover for the sun, as well as a towering tower with fasteners for water skis and wakeboards. If you remove the Waveboat from the jet ski, it turns into a huge chaise lounge for relaxing on the waves. However, for this, you need to purchase an additional platform insert. System of NASA Foam Fire Extinguishing. Imagine a foam party for experimental aircraft. Firefighting in special NASA hangars set aside for research aircraft looks something like that. The total cost of such devices can be billions of dollars, so engineers have developed a unique firefighting system. The main component here is chemical foam, which completely covers the floor of a hangar, with an area of 75,347 square feet within 30 seconds. Moreover, the height of the layer reaches 79 inches. Powerful foam generators are responsible for the intensive spread of the firefighting composition. They throw hundreds of liters of foam through huge pipes placed in the hangar ceiling. The foam is environmentally friendly and within 10 hours of use turns into a white powder that can be easily removed from the floor. Tiso Tire Killer. Emergency lockdown of vehicles at a checkpoint or an entry to the restricted area is an extremely relevant topic for the military. Law enforcement agencies often need similar devices. A simple but effective solution is offered by Tiso engineers. They created a Tire Killer, an automatic system that, when attempting to unauthorized access, meets vehicles with sharp steel spikes. There are 2 versions of the device, spring-loaded and lever-operated. In the first case, the spikes block movement in one direction, hiding in the body of the system when the car passes from the opposite side. The lever actuator has 3 modes of operation, including 1- and 2-way lock and free travel. According to the development company, the Tire Killer will protect the military from the suicide vehicles, prevent illegal border crossings, and protect VIP government agencies. The system handles a loaded truck without any problems, puncturing the tires while maintaining its efficiency. Vox and Watson. Most recently, we talked about the fastest production electric motorcycle in the world, the LS218 Lightning. However, technologies are evolving, and based on the latest news from the Châteauroux airfield, a new king appeared in the world of electric bikes around Paris. It bears the proud name of Vox and Watson. In a short period of time, famous motorcycle racer Max Biaggi broke 11 different records on it. The main achievement of this vehicle was the absolute speed record for electric motorcycles. During races on the 11,482-foot-long runway, Biaggi accelerated to 253 miles per hour. For high-speed experiments, the engineering team used special fairings. However, even without these devices, the technical characteristics and appearance of the bike itself are impressive. The standard version has got a 150 kilowatt electric motor and 200 Newton-meters of torque. A super rigid aluminum exoskeleton is used as the base for the frame. Acceleration from 0 to 60 is achieved in 3.4 seconds, while the maximum speed in this configuration reaches 231 miles per hour. Splotch. Electric scooters have become common for city streets today. However, specialists at a startup called Splotch noticed that most of these projects are in no hurry to abandon the rigid frame. It is for this reason that their scooter received a fairly simple and effective solution featuring 2 spiral springs in the front and rear. The Splotch rider can adjust the spring tension, thereby controlling the degree of suspension stiffness. The novelty has got a foldable structure that can unfold in just 10 seconds. The aluminum frame in tandem with the suspension can withstand up to 265 pounds. Moreover, an electric scooter itself weighs 40 pounds. Tires of the 2-wheeled electric novelty are made of durable solid rubber. The Splotch brushless motor delivers 800 watts of power, allowing the scooter to accelerate to 28 miles per hour. The power reserve is about 31 miles. Autonomous Bicycle Project. The brainchild of engineers at Massachusetts Institute of Technology is one of the most unusual projects of 2020. According to the developers, Autonomous Bicycle Project introduces a new stage of evolution for modern bikes. Outwardly, Transport resembles retro gadgets from American science fiction magazines of the 50s. To make it travel in autonomous mode, engineers resorted to an original solution. The rear of the bike was equipped with a double convertible wheel. Its unmanned version has it split, fixing the wheels as a mirror tilt. As a result, we get a strange 3-wheeled vehicle that drives without human assistance. It's also worth saying that it looks a little creepy. The development is equipped with numerous sensors that track the position of the bike in space. The ABP is operated via an app, and in normal mode it resembles a classic bicycle with a twin rear wheel. According to the plan, an electric bike will go to recharge by itself and come back to the owner on call. Evo Shaver. Today, electric shavers are very popular among the male population. The creators of the Evo Shaver believe that their device has a potential to revolutionize shaving. They developed a miniature gadget about the size of an ordinary chicken egg. This is a compact electric shaver with a motor producing 6,000 rotations per minute, which is 1.5 times more than that of standard devices of this kind. The blade mesh is self-cleaning and is only 0.003 inches thick. Developers of Evo Shaver assure that the gadget can work continuously for 1.5 hours on a single charge. The Evo Shaver uses a USB Type-C which can be connected to any device. Unicycle Tractor V. The notion of unusual transport is quite suitable for the Canadian development called Velo. It has got a long frame, a handlebar, and just one wheel. In fact, it's an electric unicycle with a bicycle handlebar, which acts as a tractive unit. It was developed by the inventor Bryce Jameson. Using this device, fans of roller skating, skateboards, or longboards can get additional acceleration without making an effort. Many people joke that the Velo is an electrically powered garden wheelbarrow with no load trough. This unusual device is capable of accelerating to 20 miles per hour. It is equipped with a motor controller, a brake, and LED display. The screen displays Velo speed and battery level. The power reserve is about 19 miles. Its chassis has a spring suspension and even direction indicators. The creator of the electric unicycle has provided a torque and speed control system so that the gadget can be used both by adults and by children. Geyser Systems. If you like to travel by car, you probably encountered a problem associated with the fact that often there is simply no shower. Creators of Geyser Systems took care of it and developed a compact portable shower. There is a small 3-liter water tank with a built-in pump and heating system. The device has a wide range of settings, such as adjusting of water flow. The most powerful discharge head will empty the tank in 1 minute, while the economy mode allows showering for 15 minutes. Using the Geyser Systems control panel, you can heat water up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The gadget has got various sensors that monitor its operation at all stages of use. A portable shower is powered by a 12-volt power supply. In the future, developers plan to add a standalone model with a built-in battery. SRS Road Rail. Many of you heard about cars that can move both on the road and on the railway. As a rule, such transport performs highly specialized tasks. However, the Goldschmidt truck is built on a completely different principle. It is based on a multifunctional modular platform. It features a truck that has a full-fledged chassis for free movement on rails. An operator just needs to get on the railway tracks and activate the train mode using the remote control. The pallet trucks will be ready to go by lifting the truck above the tracks within a minute. The manufacturer has also provided a zero-turn function. For this, the machine is lifted on a retractable platform that rotates it around the axis. Depending on the task, the SRS Road Rail houses a crane, snow cleaning equipment, cable lifts, or a field research laboratory. Tap Strap. Tap Strap is a portable brass knuckles keyboard that ensures typing and controlling the cursor on smartphones, tablets, or laptops. The device uses a wireless communication module, allowing you to interact with electronic gadgets from a distance. Tap is worn on the fingers, allowing the user to make any surface serve as a virtual keyboard. According to the developers, they tried to rethink the world of augmented reality and to create a high-tech data input device on its basis. The gadget is designed both for interaction with conventional electronic devices such as smartphones and for working in tandem with a VR helmet. In virtual reality mode, the Tap Strap features are expanding significantly. A brass knuckles keyboard ensures easy navigation throughout the VR space and control of the environment. Cycle Eagle. The main function of a skateboard is roaming along the paved city streets or special areas with a prepared surface. However, the new Cycle Eagle reveals another direction for fans of high-speed off-road rides on an electric all-wheel drive board. Rough terrain is a normal environment for this monster that can accelerate to 27 miles an hour. Main features of a skateboard include independent suspension and 4 1,000-watt electric motors. Thanks to this design, Cycle Eagle easily overcomes various obstacles. An electric skate is powered by a removable battery, which is enough for 14 miles. The device is controlled by a wireless remote control. Aerospace aluminum reinforced with a protective layer of carbon fiber is used in the whole design. This development can change our idea about private vehicles. Low-cost UAV swarming technology, or Locust. Drones have long proved themselves as combat units with enormous potential. Recently, special attention has been paid to the creation of the so-called swarms. This is a large cluster of compact drones capable of performing multi-level missions in a modern theater of operations. The developers of the Locust system, or low-cost UAV swarming technology, are trying to unify such devices and to create a special system for a quick launch. The launcher resembles a multiple launch rocket launcher. However, instead of missiles, it releases Coyote transformer drones. These drones spread their wings after launch and synchronize with other aircraft. Engineers face two main challenges. The first one is the creation of shock drones that can replace air-to-ground and ground-to-ground missiles. The second goal lies in the maximum cost reduction and simplification of the process of launching a combat swarm of drones. Only a couple of operators can manage the Locust swarm. SWE. The American company SWE Motorsports has developed a unique tricycle. A patented design on the front wheel suspension ensures safe tilt of the tricycle when cornering, without slowing down and completely without fear of losing balance. Stability of the three-wheeled scooter contributes to another important finding. The batteries are hidden in the driver's footsteps. This allows to significantly reduce the center of gravity of the vehicle and turn it to a real weeble. All wheels have got the same diameter of 10.6 inches. All of them, including the driving rear wheel, tilt when turning. As for the SWE capabilities, there are several models, ranging from the basic one with a range of 20 miles per one battery charge and a maximum speed of 35 miles an hour, to a flagship that can drive almost 62 miles without recharging, with a maximum speed of 68 miles an hour. However, such electrobolide costs $11,000. Bosma Aegis. Safety comes first. This is exactly what specialists of the Bosma company thought while creating the Aegis Smart Lock. The device features a small gadget that replaces a rotating part of the standard locking mechanism. At the same time, Aegis is attached to the inside of the door, so it cannot be seen from the street. A Bluetooth module is used for communication, and the owner of the house can access it from anywhere in the world. The smart lock automatically detects when you are nearby and unlocks the door. It also reminds you if you forgot to close the door or warn if someone is trying to break into the house. At the same time, sensors also detect unauthorized interference with the operation of the lock itself. An external panel with a fingerprint scanner is provided for quick door unlocking. Aegis comes with a smartphone app that tracks all smart locks and allows interacting with them. Smart tech is taking over our world, from homes to appliances, and now it's hitting the streets. Introducing Smart Pavement, a cool innovation that's already jazzed up the N35 Interstate Highway in Kansas. It's like having a computer built right into the road. Tim Sylvester, the leader of Integrated Roadways, explains how they have inserted small sensors within each paving stone to collect information about things like rough surfaces, snow thawing, and even accidents. Road services and drivers can now stay updated to date in real time. But this system doesn't just involve sensors. It's packed with connectors for data transmission, Wi-Fi, 4G, 5G modules, and fixtures to link smart pavement blocks together. The blocks can even be integrated with electric vehicle charging ports. Need a quick repair or replacement? No sweat. The blocks can be easily lifted and moved using special mounts, ditching the need for bulky machinery. Say goodbye to heavy asphalt paving machines. Nikin. What novelty can be introduced into the design of a motorcycle? It seems that things like this have long been invented. Here it turns out, it's quite possible. The Japanese company Yamaha introduced the most sustainable motorcycle in the world, which has two separate wheels in front. The bike looks extremely unusual. It is equipped with an 847cc 3-cylinder engine from the Yamaha MT-09. Dual front wheels of 15-inch diameter are fixed in double inverted forks. A so-called leaning multi-wheeler technology ensures stability of movement. The possibility of side tilting slightly decreased. However, in general, the motorcycle does not concede two-wheeled models. Beno Revo. Electric bicycles have recently received a powerful boost. The Beno Revo is a great example of this evolution. At the first glance at the bike, a complete absence of spokes and bushings is striking. This was achieved thanks to a special design developed and patented by Beno engineers. As the creators of the bike joke, they had to reinvent the wheel. The electric bike's frame is made of aluminum, which allows the Revo to withstand a weight load of 265 pounds. In addition to the innovative wheel design, the bike boasts a 750-watt engine and a decent range of 37 miles. The maximum speed of an electric bike is 25 miles per hour. Beno Revo received a second-class pedaling assist system. This means that when riding a bike, you do not need to pedal since the controls are completely duplicated on the steering wheel. The bike is equipped with a GPS module for tracking the route, an anti-theft system, a fingerprint scanner, and a motion sensor. It comes with a removable battery, which ensures quick replacement of the battery without wasting time for its recharging. G2X. The Swedish manufacturer Radin has released a new generation of electrode boards for autonomous wakeboarding. An electric motor mounted on the device develops speed of up to 37 miles an hour without using the boats for acceleration. Unlike its prototype launched 3 years before, price has dropped from 15 to 10,000 euros. Also, some structural problems that prevented the release of the first version of the board were addressed. It is driven by a 2.8 kilowatt per hour battery, which gives enough power for a half-an-hour ride on the waves. You can boost a default configuration by paying 1,000 euro for increasing the battery capacity. You can also purchase an extra removable battery. Its basic version costs 3,700 euros, while the advanced one 4,500 euros. The cost of the wakeboard turned out to be quite high, comparable to the price of a good electric car. However, for professional athletes, this is unlikely to be a serious obstacle to buying. WOART is a semi-light asymmetric catamaran, which stands out with maneuverability and a weight-to-power ratio like the one of a standard car. A technical solution was fulfilled due to the central location of a powerful 70 horsepower outboard motor. The concept and design of this jet ski was developed by Albert Nazarov, a yacht designer originally from Russia. Currently, he lives and works in Thailand. A distinctive feature of WOART is its amazing maneuverability. At a maximum speed of 40 knots, this jet ski without any problems makes a turn at a right angle. Manufacturers claim that during all the tests, water karting never turned over. The next step in development of this concept of water transport will be the release of environmentally friendly kart driven by the Torqeedo Deep Blue electric motor with a capacity of 80 horsepower. Unfortunately, this jet ski is quite expensive. Its price on the market is 20,000 euros. A new smart traffic light is revolutionizing the way we handle traffic. This invention, known as CTAC, was developed by Mr. Smith, a brilliant professor at Carnegie Mellon University. This brand new smart traffic light system is changing the way we drive. The initial prototypes were set up in Pittsburgh's traffic-heavy areas, notorious for frequent jams. The outcomes were amazing. Drivers enjoyed a 40% decrease in idle time, and their overall journey time was cut by almost 20%. This incredible invention can keep track of vehicles and pedestrians in real time. The traffic light determines the perfect moment to let cars and pedestrians move along. All this is done while syncing and sharing data with its fellow traffic lights. Every savvy device comes outfitted with a radar, cameras, and an AI computer. And that's not all. Soon, sensors will also be added to sidewalks and road surfaces. Smith, our traffic visionary, created rapid flow technologies and has already brought the brilliance of smart traffic lights to 22 cities across North America. Want to know how to stop your ride when you're careening down a steep mountainous road? Look no further than the runaway truck ramp. You might mistake these ramps for unfinished sections of the road, but don't be fooled. They're designed specifically to help you in an emergency. And instead of boring old asphalt, they're covered in gravel, which can really put the brakes on your vehicle. Loyal Wingman Drone. One of the most impressive autonomous aircraft of our time is the brainchild of Boeing. A jet-powered drone called Loyal Wingman stands out from its peers, as its characteristics are almost as good as manned combat aircraft. Moreover, engineers are confident that the artificial intelligence that controls the drone during flight will be able to surpass human capabilities in the future. The Wingman has the appearance of fifth-generation multi-role fighters and does not differ much from them in size. Its flight range is 2,300 miles. Replaceable nose modules are a notable feature of the device, which allows quick re-equipping of the LW for various tasks. The main customer for this project is the Royal Australian Air Force, or RAAF, which has already received 3 prototypes. According to the military plan, Loyal Wingman should become part of the strike aviation, monitoring the situation on the battlefield, and if necessary, suppressing the enemy with electronic warfare systems. Eximus 4. The issue of efficient energy consumption has always been essential for the transport sector. Therefore, engineers carry on conducting research in this direction, trying to create a super economical vehicle. Swedish students believe they have succeeded in designing the most energy-efficient transport in the world. It is called Eximus 4 and features an electrically powered railroad trolley. The device demonstrates phenomenal performance and consumes less energy than the headlights of a regular car. Its energy efficiency factor is 0.517 watts per person kilometer. Theoretically, this trolley can transport a passenger across half the world on a fuel reserve, equivalent to 1 liter of gasoline. It is important to note that the Eximus 4 is in theory an electric vehicle, and the use of rail tracks is just a part of the competition. They minimize rolling resistance and ensure perfect wheel-to-road contact. The research findings of Swedish students are being studied in detail by major car manufacturers. SWE Smart Projector. These days, you will not surprise anyone with a compact projector, unless this device combines the functions of a smartphone. This combination is offered by the Swedish specialists who created SWE Smart Projector. Externally, the device looks like a phone with thick side frames. A touchscreen and Android operating system are responsible for mobile functionality, while the built-in lens and lens stacks displays images on different surfaces. SWE Smart Projector can stream media content directly from cloud services, act as a gaming device, and deliver presentations. It has got Wi-Fi and 4G communication modules, as well as a 7,000 mAh battery. It provides up to 3 hours of continuous operation. The maximum resolution of the display and the projector is the same and is 1280 by 720 pixels. The device can display the image at large angles to almost any surface. One of the primary goals of any road barrier is to stop vehicles in case of an emergency exit from the road. In the event of a head-on collision, however, outdated road barriers pose the risk. Introducing the MASH Sequential Kinking Terminal MSKT. The MSKT has movable segments at both ends that fold the barrier sections one by one upon impact. A key feature is to minimize the risk of injuries to drivers and passengers, making it an important safety measure on the road. However, a different innovation, React 350, is now widely set up on US roads. You may assume they're only water barrels, but that's not the case. These cylinders consist of high-density plastic with a large molecular weight. They are very efficient at stopping vehicles that lose control or have brake issues in emergencies. AutoBlue. AutoBlue is an individual respiratory protection tool. It features an attempt to create a convenient and high-tech mask, which in the current conditions is considered to be a very relevant area. According to the developers, the air filtration coefficient reaches 99.97%, excluding the ingress of any harmful particles into the lungs. This result is achieved by means of replaceable HEPA filters. Another feature of smart masks lies in its technological stuffing. You can interact with the device through the mobile application, which will inform you about the level of environmental pollution. An owner of AutoBlue also gets an opportunity to choose an individual profile that controls the filtration rate and breathing rate depending on the situation. Now the user has access to such modes as automatic tuning, walking, resting, or running. Cracker trailers with moving bottom. The process of loading trailers always causes a lot of issues. This often turns into a tedious procedure that takes several hours. Cracker engineers tried to simplify the task and created trailers with a moving bottom. The mechanism consists of several metal strips to move the load inside the body. Thus, an operator only has to place the pallet on the edge of the trailer, after which it will automatically be moved inward. Unloading occurs in a similar way, with the only difference that the procedure takes place in a reverse order. Some modifications of cracker trailers have not only a movable bottom, but also special grips for transporting a universal loader. It inserts the forks into the holes inside the trailer, then pulls itself up and locks itself behind the machine. This gives the driver a mobile forklift that allows the body to be quickly released at a given point on the route. Hexa EV Tall Aircraft. Vertical takeoff and landing aircraft are of interest not only to civilian aviators. Military specialists are also paying close attention to such developments. The Agility Prime program, wherein AFWERX Air Force Experimental Wing Specialists adapted the Hexa multicopter to suit their needs, is a proof to that. Even the civilian version of this device has an unusual architecture. Military experts, in turn, have added futuristic props to provide extra stability both airborne and during landing. Hexa has 18 propellers, each powered by a small electric motor. This arrangement allows the device, weighing just under 440 pounds, to continue its flight, despite the failure of 6 motors. The multicopter has an automatic piloting system and can fly at a speed of 99 miles an hour. The maximum airborne time is 60 minutes. Hexa is capable of landing on almost any surface, including water. White Shark Mix Pro. White Shark Mix Pro is a compact underwater scooter, adapted to the needs of divers and people who want to spend fun time. The device has got 2 small electric motors that allow you to develop underwater speed of up to 1.8 meters per second. In addition to the original design that features a miniature skate, White Shark has got fixtures for an action camera and a water-resistant smartphone. creators of the scooter provided it with a neutral buoyancy button, which automatically equalizes the pressure in such a way as to provide the vehicle with underwater zero-gravity mode. Mix Pro can be used at a depth of up to 131 feet, and a removable battery ensures uninterrupted operation of the device for an hour. The gadget will enter the market in July 2020. Industrial scanner for containers. Smuggling of illegal goods, large consignments of drugs, and human trafficking is a harsh reality of transport hubs like seaports and airports. As a rule, high workload and a limited set of tools do not allow employees of regulatory authorities to effectively fight illegal activities. However, remote scanning systems keep evolving, even when it comes to industrial scale. Recently, mobile systems for analyzing the internal contents of containers started to appear in large ports. This is a huge scanner that scans the load for 30 seconds and allows the operator to quickly analyze the object. The system for checking passenger baggage at the airport works in a similar way. There are several projects that bring the idea of an industrial scanner to life in different ways. Tech went by creating mobile platforms. In the first one, the system is placed on a truck, allowing the scanner to move on public roads. In another project, the installation features a simplified version of a gantry crane. Some firms are developing autonomous systems that travel along a given route. However, such projects are still far from ideal since they need to improve the software for unmanned vehicles. Yamaha O2T. The Yamaha introduced the concept of a four-wheeled motorcycle. A presented four-wheel concept features a completely new front suspension system. Instead of a standard system with a common pendulum, a new prototype is equipped with an independent suspension for each front wheel with its own shock absorber and a system of levers. A new motorcycle is still under development. It seems that this model is also going to be equipped with a 3-cylinder MT-09 engine. A tilting suspension ensures dynamics of the motorcycle, while four wheels provide stability and balance, eliminating such issues as low side. Every year, a whopping 6,200 incidents occur on pedestrian crossings in the US as reported by the NHTSA. That's why Umbrellium and Direct Line teamed up to create the revolutionary Smart Crossing pedestrian crossing. This high-tech solution features a special road surface with sensors that can recognize different road users and vehicles. With its cameras, communication modules, and AI computer, it can also respond to changes as they occur. The Smart Crossing also has super cool LED lights that highlight the road markings, making it safer for all users. And in case of a brake failure, the crossing will be blocked to prevent any accidents. With all the equipment built into a steel frame, it's easy to transport and install anywhere it's needed. Rosenbauer CFT Electric Fire Truck. You think you know what a fire truck looks like? Specialists of the German company Rosenbauer can certainly surprise you. They created an electric truck that serves as a basis for the latest special equipment. The car was named CFT Concept Fire Truck and offers emergency services to fight fires using modern technologies. Its technical stuffing is impressive. It combines a Wi-Fi module for controlling drones and basic machine functions, an unmanned tracked vehicle for terrain reconnaissance, and even a driver's vibration seat, which warns him of dangers on the road. CFT is in constant communication with the base, exchanging the latest data. The suspension of the truck is adjustable, which ensures a ground clearance between 4 to 19 inches. An electric drive works in tandem with a 100 kilowatt-hour battery, and if necessary, a crew can switch to a diesel engine. A multifunctional lighting system, unusual colors, and an advanced onboard computer complete the image. T880 Roto Dump Truck. The 800 series Kenworth dump truck is one of the most famous American trucks. However, few people know that this car has a special modification with a swivel body on a combined drive. The first feature of the car is a hydraulically driven subframe, which is located between the cargo unit and the wheels. A rotating mechanism allows the driver to place the body in any position, 180 degrees around the body. The second feature is a wheel rail chassis, which enables movement along railway tracks. In normal mode, the truck drives on public roads. However, if necessary, it gets on the rails and heads to its destination like a car train. Often these trucks are used to carry out repair works and to create gravel dumps on the railway. Transformer Work Truck F250 Super Duty. What does a car mechanic's dream transport look like? According to DeBerti Design, it should look like a Ford F250 Super Duty pickup truck. Of course, its original form features just a powerful American car. However, they worked on it really hard and managed to turn it into a workhorse. The rear body panels are movable and conceal tool cabinets underneath. They store a variety of devices for car maintenance. Hidden equipment niches are everywhere, in the front and rear bumpers, in the lower part of the cargo area, etc. For comfortable operation in the dark, there are retractable lights located behind the cabin. And that's not all, because the engineers have pumped over the technical stuffing of the pickup. The 6.7-liter Power-Stroke V8 engine works in tandem with a modified twin-turbo unit and produces 900 horsepower. The kit is complemented by the Cognito Motorsports suspension and 37-inch BF Goodrich KR2 wheels. SRS Pars 3 8x8. From the vastness of civil transport, we proceed to the famous Turkish armored vehicle SRS Pars. This time we are concerned about the Pars 3 8x8 project, created by the order of the Royal Omani Army. The 8-wheel all-wheel drive engineering vehicle is designed to perform a wide range of tasks. In fact, it is a Turkish-made military multi-tool. The armored car has a variety of plug-ins such as an excavator bucket, a minesweeper, and an installation for automatic road marking. In addition to the high degree of safety, technological Pars boasts a modern control system and a large set of sensors that analyze the environment. It has got adjustable ground clearance, rolled steel homogeneous armor, and a cruising range of 217 miles on rough terrain. The vehicle can swim and move around at night with the lights off. The engineering configuration provides for clearing of roads, creating of obstacles, and even building dummies of military equipment to deceive the enemy. UMC 063 XP0 Motorcycle. The UMC 063 XP0 Motorcycle is an experimental project aimed at creating a custom bike with unprecedented acceleration. An electric motorcycle accelerates from 0 to 60 without changing gear. Engineers assume that a driver experiences a sensation similar to piloting a jet plane. The project was created on the basis of the legendary Zero SRF electric bike, while its technical characteristics significantly exceed its predecessor. Weighing 485 pounds, a 110 horsepower engine generates 190 Nm of torque. The maximum speed is limited to 124 miles per hour. This electric motorcycle can travel 162 miles on a single battery charge, and when using the power tank module, this figure increases to 199 miles. An extravagant design of this vehicle features an aerospace style that emphasizes the dynamics and power of the XP0 motorcycle. Hyper Scrambler 2. When the Hyper Scrambler, an electric bike with an unusual moped-like frame, first appeared on the market, it made a splash among the two-wheeled vehicle enthusiasts. Now, the developers have rolled out an updated version of the bike, which impresses not only with its design features, but also with its technical characteristics. Particular attention is drawn to the power reserve reaching 100 miles. For an electric bike, this is a strong argument. Such indicators were obtained due to a 19.2 amp-hour battery. The specific frame design prompted the engineers to use a double suspension system and reinforced shock absorbers at the rear of the vehicle. Features and benefits also include puncture-resistant tires, daytime running lights, and a massive LED headlight. The Juiced engineers take a special pride in the electric bike motor, capable of continuously delivering 1 kilowatt of power. The peak rate is 2 kilowatts. The maximum speed of the vehicle is 31 miles per hour. Electric Scooter Dualtron X. The brainchild of the Korean-Chinese company Mini Motors is the main guest of the release. This is a predator from the world of electric scooters called Dualtron X, with an impressive range of 93 miles. Moreover, an indicator mentioned is not the main feature of the presented machine, because the main weapon of this two-wheeled vehicle is its speed. The manufacturer claims that the new Dualtron is capable of accelerating to 63 miles an hour. For this, it has got two electric motors with a peak power of 6.7 kilowatts. It works in conjunction with an adaptive suspension that adjusts to the rider and is designed to effectively absorb vibration. Many bloggers and enthusiasts from the world of electric transport tried achieving the cherished 62 miles an hour. The vast majority of tests showed a maximum speed of 52 miles an hour. However, there are some cases when people reached 59 miles an hour. The controversy surrounding this issue has not subsided to this day. KALK is an innovative electric enduro. KALK is a Swedish company whose activity is aimed at accelerating the transformation of mankind to transport with zero emissions into the atmosphere. As part of this global mission, a limited series of 50 off-road electric motorcycles has entered the market. Enduro is equipped with a compact 15-kilowatt engine, powered by a 1.8-volt battery with a capacity of 50 amp-hours. A full battery charge is enough for 50 miles off-road drive with a maximum speed of 50 miles an hour. Tests have shown that the electric cycle overcomes obstacles such as mud and snow, being on par with maneuverability of traditional motorcycles. The first batch of 50 copies was launched for sale in June 2018. Each bike has its own unique number. The design is the company's know-how. Most of structural elements were developed and patented by KALK. The electric motorcycle is worth 15,000 euros. EHang 216F AAV Fire Drone. Continuous urbanization in China has spawned giant cities that pose a lot of issues for local firefighters. Limited spaces, tall buildings, heavy traffic. All this makes it difficult for special equipment to access the scene. EHang engineers have proposed their solution to this problem by creating an autonomous fire drone. The system has got 6 flame arresters on board, laser targeting for launching them, and a powerful pump with a cannon. An operator works with high-resolution cameras with several modes of operations and a modern remote control system. The details of the EHang 216F AAV remain a secret, but the drone is nearly identical to the passenger version. Such a drone is capable of accelerating to 80 miles an hour and remaining airborne for 21 minutes. The firefighting version of the device is proposed to be used as a first response measure. It can instantly respond to a threat within a radius of 3 miles from its home base. Bomb board. Imagine a powerful and maneuverable jet ski which can be assembled from modules in just 1 minute. No matter how fantastic it may sound, such water transport has already been launched on the world's market. It was created by John West, a successful American businessman who, after building a stable income-generating system, started putting dreams of youth into actions. In several years of development, John West created a jet ski weighing only 165 pounds. One can easily disassemble it into 4 modules and put it in the trunk of the car for storage. The hull of bomb board is made of lightweight polyester with carbon fiber. In the near future, there will be products with a Kevlar hull. Dimensions: length 83 inches, width 35 inches, height 20 inches. Engine capacity is 45 horsepower and it can accelerate to a speed of 44 miles per hour. This device is worth $3,995. Anti-drone rifle Drone Gun Tactical. Drone Gun Tactical is probably the most unusual hand weapon of our time. The only appearance of this rifle is enough to feel the inexorable approach of a new military technology generation. These weapons are used to combat unmanned aerial vehicles, which have become a real headache for the military and law enforcement agencies. Drone Gun Tactical is nothing more than a portable electronic warfare installation. The rifle uses directional radiation to jam the signal from the drone. Often, drones try to make a forced landing when they lose contact with the control device. This is exactly what Australian engineers at Drone Shield are counting on. In addition to the futuristic design, the weapon has several modes of radiation at different frequencies. The range of DG Tactical is more than 1.2 miles. It should be noted that the size of the rifle is unlikely to be called compact. The device is 56 inches long, 18 inches high, and weighs over 15 pounds. Lion King Defender Siren. This is the most powerful siren in the world. That is how the Lion King Defender Siren mobile unit is positioned by its developers. And if one can argue with this statement, then there is definitely no doubt about the unusual appearance of this device. A huge horn along with the operator's cabin at the rear is located on a movable platform. The Lion King Defender Siren is designed to work in an air defense network and must promptly warn the population about a possible threat from the sky. It can also be used in the event of a natural or man-made disaster. This monster is powered by a diesel engine installed in the back of a huge mobile siren. 7NMe Coffee Maker. Morning starts with coffee. This rule was adopted by the creators of the device called 7NMe. They have developed a smart coffee maker that not only prepares the favorite drink of millions of people around the world, but at the same time whips milk for a cappuccino or latte. It combines 5 programmable modes, simple-to-use touch interface, and high-quality materials. 7NMe Coffee Maker's owners can use both purchased ground coffee and special capsules from the device's manufacturer. A milk mixer with a heat-insulated handpad has the shape of a jug and is made of stainless steel. A coffee maker in turn has a Teflon coating and a smart heating system. Both devices work simultaneously, starting from a single button press. The cost of a 7NMe coffee machine will range between $350 and $1,077. AKO Trike. No less exciting is the following device, which was presented by Lithuanian engineers and received a sound name AKO. This is a high-tech electric tricycle. An appearance alone delights many people because this transport seems to have come to us from fiction movies of the 90s. A 3-wheelbase has an interesting feature. During cornering, it tilts entirely, up to an angle of 30 degrees. Engineers had been working on the creation of AKO for 6 years, and in May 2020 they presented an updated prototype, as well as a final look of the device. A 2-seater tricycle can travel more than 186 miles on a single charge. According to engineers, the maximum speed of a new product reaches 149 miles an hour, but it will be programmatically limited to lower values. This information was confirmed by an official representative of AKO. The total weight of the vehicle will be less than 992 pounds. Besides, you will need to obtain a driver's license to drive it. 2 Plow Snowblower. Remember how you played Need for Speed Carbon dreaming of perfect drift? Apparently, creators of the 2 Plow Snowblower were also into car gaming. People also call it a drifting plow, although this device has nothing to do with agriculture. The truck is equipped with 2 dumps that allow clearing several lanes of the road from snow at once. One of the buckets is mounted on the front of the car and the other is mounted on the side of the trailer. Next comes the electronics, which turns the platform across the road as if in a controlled drift. In fact, the 2 Plus does not drift, it just has a swing chassis on the trailer. This design halves the snow removal time. Interestingly, the trailer itself can have different types of loading platforms, a chemical tank, a dump body, etc. Himo H1. Nowadays, private vehicles are rapidly gaining popularity. Main advantages of this transport include excellent mobility and possibility to use in urban conditions. Chinese engineers recently shared their vision of the future of electric scooters. Himo H1 is an ultra-compact private transport that can be folded into a medium-sized backpack. Thanks to a 180-watt brushless electric motor, it can accelerate to 11 miles an hour. A 7.5 amp-hour battery ensures driving up to 19 miles in a mixed cycle. An electric scooter folds in with a few simple moves. At the same time, Himo H1 has got a rather impressive weight, 32 pounds. Engineers promise that next models will be even lighter and more mobile. Electric Bike Model 1. Retro-style vehicles are always trendy, especially if a new generation high-tech filling is hidden under the outer shell. This is the mix that Civilized Cycles Model 1 electric bike is all about. Developers tried to combine a moped, a scooter, and an electric bike all in one, taking all the best from each of them. The result of 4 years' work is an unusual bike with a retro design. In addition to the original look, the Model 1 features a range of 24 miles, a top speed of 28 miles an hour, and a 750-watt engine. However, what really sets this bike apart from the competition is its expanding rear storage bays, capable of carrying 50 pounds. When folded, their capacity is only 20 liters. However, when you unfold them, you get an 80 liters luggage compartment, which is a practical and an original solution. Envision Glasses. There are millions of people in the world who have major vision issues or are completely blind. They face enormous difficulties in terms of orientation in space and interaction with the environment. Engineers from the Netherlands are trying to alleviate the fate of these people with the help of the Envision Glasses. The device is based on the Google Glass ED2 gadget. Its frame has been substantially redesigned. Glasses use advanced artificial intelligence and are designed to open up new opportunities for visually impaired people. Its main functions include recognition and dubbing of 60 languages. The device even works with handwritten text. It is also equipped with a built-in camera and a smart voice assistant. Envision Glasses is currently in the active testing phase. Electric bike UBCO FRX1. Engineers behind the UBCO FRX1 say their design is the middle ground between an electric bike and a motocross bike. With a relatively light weight of 132 pounds, the bike has an impressive power of 15 kilowatts and boasts a range of 62 miles. The pneumatic FR1 electric bike was taken as a basis, which was significantly boosted in terms of structural features and design. As a result, the engineers built an off-road bike with impressive performance. The UBCO FRX1 has a top speed of 50 miles an hour, which is more than enough for cross-country driving. It has got a programmable regenerative braking mechanism, 19-inch alloy wheels, and a dedicated smartphone app. With the help of software, the bike owner can adjust the suspension and peak power parameters, as well as control other functions. However, the FRX1 will cost a lot, as the minimum price starts at €9,000. OW Air Fly-Through. You will hardly find a more futuristic respirator mask than Air Fly-Through. Created by engineers from New Zealand, this invention should solve a current problem with air filtration. The Auckland University of Technology claims that the new mask is 25 times better at protecting the respiratory organs from harmful substances than traditional N95 respirators. Such a high result is ensured by the DFEN technology, which blocks 98% of 2.5 micron microparticles. The air fly-through structure itself is also made in an unusual way. The air intakes are located at the back of the device, and clean air is delivered directly to the mouth area. A respirator has a smart monitoring system that monitors pollution levels and your breathing rate in real time. If necessary, the gadget increases the air supply. The mask is attached using soft clips that fix the device on the neck and nose. Inflatable electric scooter Poimo. Could you imagine an inflatable electric scooter in the recent past? Creators of the Poimo project not only imagined but also decided to make their dream come true. In April 2020, an ultra-compact scooter was introduced. It weighs only 12 pounds. At the same time, when folded, Poimo easily fits into a regular backpack. In working condition, it looks more like two inflatable cushions on a wheeled platform than a normal electric scooter. The project is currently under development, and the exact specifications in terms of speed and range are unknown. Poimo portable and inflatable mobility will include a removable wheelbase, an inflatable platform, a dedicated pump and steering arms. Creators of the electric scooter claim that despite its low weight, the base of the device has excellent strength and can easily bear the weight of an average person. Flying car PAL V Liberty. Have you long dreamed of becoming the owner of a flying car, which in the old days could only be seen on movie screens? Dutch engineers have been working on the PAL V Liberty project for several years. The car not only has permission to travel on public roads, but also easily transforms into a compact helicopter. A convertible vehicle capable of traveling by air and by land has recently received a permit to travel on public roads. This is an important stage that will allow flying cars to become a common part of our lives in the near future. Due to the specific design and existing traffic rules, it is very difficult for such projects to obtain approval from the authorities. A three-wheel gyroplane has been under development for 10 years, and for the last 4 years the company has been working on legalizing its vehicle. To transform the PAL V from a car into an unusual aircraft, its owner will need between 5 and 10 minutes. The maximum flight and movement speed on the road is the same 112 miles per hour. On a fuel tank of 100 liters, this miracle of technology can overcome up to 807 miles in auto mode. The same fuel supply is sufficient for a 4-hour flight. During this time, a vehicle can fly a distance of 310 miles. The Pal V Liberty costs $400,000. 6-wheeled skate Freeboard 5X. When people describe riding the Freeboard 5s, they often say that it's like riding a snowboard. The only difference is that it takes place on an asphalt surface. Creators of Freeboard managed to achieve such an unusual effect and free movement in any direction due to the unique chassis. 2 3-wheel platforms allow the board owner to perform unique tricks previously impossible on any known skateboard. However, 6 wheels is not the only feature of a new board. An advanced independent suspension works in tandem with them, which greatly facilitates board control. Moreover, a skater can redistribute the weight at any time by engaging the wheels he or she needs. Creators of Freeboard compare the movement on a 6-wheeled board with a controlled drift, which allows moving it in any direction and even riding in the sideboard position. HomeLift was designed to provide disabled people with a feeling of freedom and independence. A freestanding cabin that rises and lowers is an ideal solution for people living in 2-story houses. A lift can be used to transport up to 138-inch high strollers. The system can be controlled both remotely and fusing the control panel inside the lift cabin. The door opening is controlled by a secret code that can be dialed both up and down. The lift is equipped with smoke detectors and fire sensors, which allow its quick use in case of an emergency. QuickFold is a high-speed urban bike. Manufacturers of the QuickFold folding bike have created a rather agile and compact bike that can operate in several modes. Switching to an alternative mode is done in one motion, after which the bike becomes tiny enough to pass where a bike with standard dimensions can't. When folded, the size of the bike is comparable to a suitcase or a baby carriage. Given weight of just 25 pounds, a bicycle can easily be taken to the subway, city transport, or to the office. The control of the 4 driving modes is carried out by an onboard computer mounted on the steering wheel. One of the modes helps minimize efforts of the cyclist. The gadget is equipped with an electric motor and a powerful battery, which is good for 28 miles. The remaining modes are designed to facilitate passing of complicated areas or speed control for a comfortable slow ride. Cinnabogan 870E Series. Port maintenance is one of the most challenging logistics challenges in the world. Loading and unloading of ships is going on continuously. That is why Cinnabogan's development feels like a duck to water. This is a huge excavator that, like a cartoon character Inspector Gadget, rises on a tracked platform, towering over the working platform. The cabin of this special vehicle is also movable and can be extended upwards by several meters, providing additional visibility to an operator. Special attention should be paid to the impressive manipulator arm with a length of above 88 feet. The upper limit of the weight load is 125 tons, and in the full distance position of the working width, 97 tons. An important feature of the new excavator is a hybrid power plant with a capacity of 261 kilowatts. This reduces fuel consumption by up to 30%. An all-electric version of the giant Cinnabogan 870 series is also available with a capacity of 250 kilowatts. Klein Vision Air Car. We have repeatedly shown the audience cool flying cars, so we simply cannot skip another interesting development. The Klein Vision Transformer was created by Slovak engineers, and it looks just stunning. Imagine a random combination of a sports car and a World War II American bomber. This is what Air Car looks like in flight. Moving around the city, this vehicle resembles a futuristic supercar. But as soon as it gets to the airport, everything changes. The driver starts the automatic transformation system. The rear wing transforms into a tail unit, and the wings extend from hidden cavities in the vehicle body. In just 3 minutes, Air Car transforms from a car into an airplane. A flying vehicle is capable of flying 621 miles on one tank. The heart of the car is the BMW 1.6i engine, which produces 140 horsepower. The maximum flight speed is 124 miles per hour. Interestingly, with a weight of 2,425 pounds, Air Car takes on board more than 440 pounds of payload, excluding the weight of the pilot. The car can move freely on public roads and does not require additional parking space. Bell Cycles. Here is a non-standard bike for city trips based on an advanced mono-wheel technology. Don't expect high speed from this transport. However, its compactness and maneuverability are impressive. Bicycle comes as kit for self-assembly. Due to modular design, you can assemble the best option for your own needs. Basic configuration of the bike features a mono wheel with pedals, a seat, and a steering wheel located behind the rider's back. Optionally, you can attach a rear axle with wheels for additional stability, a platform for transportation of light loads, or an electric motor. An unusual position of the steering wheel ensures a comfortable position for hands, providing balance and easy control of the bike. When installing the second wheel, maneuverability is maintained due to the presence of an additional hinge on the rear fork. When installing an electric motor, a bicycle turns into a compact electrical transport, which has proved to be an excellent solution in urban environments. Guardian XO. Exoskeletons have long existed only in the science fiction movies. However, the idea was based on a reasonable desire to take advantage of the achievements of robotics. Guardian XO is the world's first industrial-sized exoskeleton. Unlike its predecessors, this device doesn't focus on performing of specific tasks. Developers tried to create a universal serial exoskeleton. The operator gets an opportunity to perform a wide range of operations, from loading luggage to mounting wheels. When lifting the 198 pounds load, a person inside the Guardian XO feels a load of only 10 pounds. The device is powered by a built-in battery designed for 2 hours of operation. The manufacturer, along with Delta Airlines, have already launched a pilot project for the use of exoskeletons. Tensor 600X. Engineers have long been working on a next-generation compact air transport. On its basis, they hope to create an air taxi, designed to revolutionize passenger transportation. One of the most promising projects in this direction is the development of Frondorfer Aeronautics. A high-tech rotorcraft Tensor 600X is a rotor gyroplane. Its properties are similar to those of an airplane wing. Compared to a conventional helicopter, such transport is more economical and resistant to severe weather conditions. Another feature of the gyroplane is safe landing in case of engine failure. Creators of the Tensor 600X note that their development doesn't require specific infrastructure and is easy to operate. The first flight of a promising air taxi took place in February 2020.